This is the Kroger background check video. Hi, I'm consumer protection attorney Bill Clanton, and I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with inaccurate credit reporting, debt collection harassment, and other consumer-related matters. Kroger, the grocery store, relies on background checks for anybody it puts out in its retail operations. Um, they require at least a criminal background check before they put anybody out on the floor. The management probably requires a more thorough background check. But criminal background checks are where the most mistakes are made. A company that employs so many people and does so much hiring as Kroger is looking for the least expensive and the quickest turnaround on their background checks. So they hire the fastest and cheapest background check companies out there. These companies don't follow the law. Now, the law that applies to background checks is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And it's kind of curious why that is, but the reason it is because the background check companies make a report about you, about your personal history, that's used to make a decision about you. And so that is considered a form of a credit report. Now, when Kroger hires a background check company to run a background check on you, and that background check comes back with inaccurate information, as they often do, then Kroger has to give you notice and a chance to fix that. It's called an adverse action letter, meaning that they're going to take an adverse action either to fire you or to not hire you based on this background check, this credit report. They have to disclose that to you before they make that decision, and then again after they make that decision. And why is this an issue? Well, it's an issue because these background check companies are all about volume and quick turnaround. They will do sloppy matches. They'll match a last name and a first name without matching a middle name or middle initial. They'll match a first name and a last name and a year of birth instead of a date of birth. They'll match the last 2 digits in a social security number rather than the last 4 digits. They are just trying to come up with matches as quickly as they can. And then they turn it over to Kroger, and Kroger makes a decision based on that report. One of the most common things that happens in these cases is that misdemeanor cases are reported as felonies, and people who have not committed crimes at all are reported as having committed crimes. There's even cases where people are reported being in prison when they're actually applying for a job. These reports often don't make any sense, but the background check companies issue them to Kroger, and Kroger takes action based on them. Kroger's been sued twice recently for this same type of thing, for relying on inaccurate background checks to the detriment of people who are trying to get jobs or keep their jobs. If this sounds familiar to you, then I'm here to help. The Fair Credit Reporting Act is a powerful law that protects you and your reputation from these background check companies. I'm in your corner, and I want to put the law to work for you. I don't charge any fees. I'll only get paid at the end of the case. If you're ready to take action against Kroger or a background check company for damaging your reputation and saying you did things you didn't do, then give me a call. My number's at the end of this video and in the description below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.